Hey everyone, I'm Antalous. Welcome back to Space Engineers. So we got our ship here. I added some extra thrusters off camera. Did a couple other things too. With the battery, I still don't know what's going on. Oh, also I made this ramp because I was sick of running around the front. It's kind of an ugly ramp, I feel like, but nah, it lets me approach it from any angle over here. So maybe I'll add something over to this side too later, and we'll get that figured out. I also moved the vent to underneath because I want to use that center point, but now I realize I might just want to use the point above it. So I got this working, and the batteries are still, at best. And how I got it working was, actually, I ended up moving this over to creative mode temporarily. So battery on the ship downstairs is suddenly fine. And I'm not actually going to go off of that because my plan was rescue the ship. So we're going to rescue it even though it technically has battery now. And you also see that I have hydrogen. I'm planning to burn that away because I don't want to cheat with that. Like, I'm not trying to just get things for nothing. I actually like working for stuff. So, home base, hangar door, open. Let's go get it. So, I also did the math on these solar panels, and the solar panels meet the requirements for the thrusters, and have a little bit extra actually when they're at 100% efficiency. And I can't count on them being 100% efficient all of the time. And that's, of course, 100% efficient as to what they can be, not like where we lose power when we convert it by solar panels. So we're gonna try to rescue this, and then we'll modify this ship. Ooh, snap. Almost had to turn it into a double rescue mission. That would have been really embarrassing. Okay. Bring it down, and where... Oh, I like that. Except for that part. Okay. I immediately got my decision. Okay, get rid of the seat. I think I can still run up the front here. Yep, there. And up. And yeah, we're still good. Okay. And then rotate this down. I will eventually add cameras to let me do all this stuff. Oh. And wrong way to rotate. And lock. Ooh, snap. What is going on? Down. 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 What? Unexpected issue. Let's bring this down. Ooh, that was hard down. And unlock. Okay. It might have to do with the ship being actually powered. So drill ship. Thrusters to off. Now are we good? Oh, I'm not actually close enough to it anymore. And lock. Okay. Ooh, yay. It's actually really easy to lift this up now. So we're going to be very slow and careful getting this out. So as far as the landing legs go on the back, they will change. I'm actually planning on doubling my solar panels. Because, like I said, I get this to work when the solar panels are 100% efficient. And I have 19 minutes to get this out of here, so we should be okay. Let's get back into the cockpit view. Oh man, this is slow. I could have done this off camera, yes, but honestly, this was the biggest thing left to do for now. And so I decided it's one thing I'm going to do on camera. And so the idea would be to bring this outside, slap a solar panel on it for just long enough to get it on the connector out there. And then we'd be able to recharge it from those 6 solar panels outside. I like them being on a rotor. However, there are currently issues. I don't have the correct rotation rate figured out for the sun rate. And so that's something I'll be doing soon, is figure out my day-night cycle. I thought it was 2 hours, so I was trying to do the math for that. I didn't do it precisely enough for that, and then I realized my day-night cycle appears to be nowhere near 2 hours, unless I play this way longer than I thought I did, which I probably do, in all perfect honesty. Watch, I'm gonna fly this thing out of the hangar and then just like space it and then hit P and drop it from the sky onto some poor soul below. Okay, and then rotate around. Wow, that's... I feel like that shouldn't be happening. We'll go back a little bit more. Hopefully I'm not about to hit into anything. This ship that I'm in is way wider than anything else. Yes, and of course I did actually hit things. And then we'll move it over this way. And then out a little bit more. Followed by up a little bit more. We'll tilt it a little bit. Up more and more and more. Okay. Okay, we can do this. Scrape against everything. Make sure the paint's not intact anymore. Huzzah! We are out of the hangar. We are out of the hangar. That is a successful rescue attempt. Okay, so we're gonna drop this off. And okay. And let's see. I don't know why I was still heading up there. So why does the power still show overload too? 11 minutes battery left means we had plenty of time remaining. Okay, and then we gotta rotate the other way. Oh, this is really slow with just one gyroscope. So the next part actually is going to have to be another episode, just because the next part involves ice. And in order for that to be reasonable and how long it takes, we're going to want this drill ship. I just wanted to show you how to get this ship out. And so I slapped extra thrusters on this thing to get it to work. And so our ship that can hopefully fly forever could get it out. And so we currently have 8 upward thrusters, and then left, right, all that stuff. We kept the 2, except for forward and backward, where we had 3. And okay, and then we can release that, and we're good to go. We're gonna just go park this in the hangar. So I want hydrogen. Hydrogen will make everything easier, as long as I still don't crash everything. So once we reduce the thrusters on this thing should be good to go for quite some time. And we're gonna go with that. So we'll bring it in here, and the connector is there just for the initial charging, so I'll chop that off between episodes. It's not really an exciting thing I feel like I should be showing. Why is only one landing gear in proximity? I'm still way outside of the hangar over there. Fun. And up, forward, and down. And we're gonna just land this right against the connector here. And yes, that means it won't really be charging, but hey, I don't really need it to charge because we're reducing its power requirements and hopefully upping how much power it can generate. So I'm gonna call this an episode, like I said. Next episode, we'll work on getting the hydrogen. We'll work on getting a place to process that into oxygen and hydrogen. And that will be us ready to go to space. So much for this place being our prison. So, I'm Antalous. Have a good one.